Hey everybody, it's Veronica with Frog Astro coming in to deliver a channeled message from the current energies that's impacting Mother Gaia at this time. I've been called upon, it's 333 here by the way, I've been called at this time to, oh my god, and I've been speaking with this being a lot lately, Yao. This is like Archangel Raphael type energy where it's this, I guess we're jumping right in, it's this spiral channel that belongs in every direction that your eye can see. This is your perfect divine vision of the will of God, of the will of the divine, showing you Yesod, which is your foundation. At this exact moment, we are being guided strongly towards what we're to be building our new foundations upon with, I didn't even set up my little spheres yet, but Yao is coming through right now to say the angels have your back as you're building your mission here on the planet. Whoosh. I have my earth, sea, and sky. Earth, sea, sky. These are the energies of earth, sea, and sky. Yao and Yesod. So we have Cancer. Represents the fourth house, ruled by the moon. This is a rainbow moonstone. We have Cancer at the solar plexus. This is bringing your soul and bringing it down into your own will. The solar plexus represents your willpower. This is nurturing your willpower. Jupiter and Virgo. Cool. I have a natal 8th house Jupiter in Virgo. Fun. Cancer solar plexus chakra. This is like nurturing your will through the divine. It's being your own mother and feeling strong because of it. Jupiter in Virgo. This is every cell in your body. This is every atom that creates the world around you, and you having the power with Yao to see every little like speck and crumb. And it's like, boy, do I have to run the vacuum? Virgo moons are the only people I know who get excited and brag about like their new vacuum. What do we have at the bottom? We have Hod. Hod is your divine glory. It's like the Our Father prayer. It goes, Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, but forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil, for thine is the glory and kingdom of heaven. Amen. We have Kether, the purest bright white light coming from the center of our galaxy down to the planet now. This is like our birthplace, right? Our beginning, the beginning of creation, through the goddess Taurus, Isis, and Anna. It's like the gateway to creation through the hips of the mother. It's like on the, it's like we're the clay at the potter's wheel. And we're birthing ourselves. It's like thinking about like autophagy, which is the art of fasting earlier today. And I'm getting like, this is the art of birthing yourself. It's like I need to learn more Latin. We're getting there. Yeah, it's like this art of rebirth, but it's all by you. It's like being able to create new life, but it's not just like create, it's not just like, man, this is hard to explain what they're telling me right now. It's like unlocking the next layer of your soul that's always been with you, but now it's like a larger piece of your own soul is able to like power your body. Jupiter and Virgo. It's like all of the last little bits of starlight. All of the little bits. Jupiter. The expansive type of energy that you are. It's like you're able to harness it all and make it appear as one emanation. And it's birthed by the Divine Mother and the Divine Father seed from the sky. This bright white light coming down and impregnating Isis and Anna, and when that happens, it's just like instantaneously done. It's like it happens and then everything like explodes, as if like a water balloon pops and the water just like splashes everywhere down over top of the earth. Because that's like how I'm feeling into this card. That's kind of fun. Wow. Get some timing out here. I have a strong feeling that this Cancer solstice is going to be like earth-shakingly monumental for this like divine collective that I read for. Mercury, the mind. Come on, you. With the air element, communicating. Mercury coming in now with a message. What is the message, Mercury? Scorpio, I transform. Checking to see if there's just one card here. Scorpio, I transform with the water element. Sensing. Wow, this is interesting. So Mercury is an air. Mercury is a planet of the air, and Scorpio is a sign of the water. It's using your mind to communicate messages that come from your heart and come from like the depths of your truth, to bring about change, to bring about a positive and everlasting change. Part of fortune, increase, with Mars, force. Mars is the planet of doing. It's your action, and it's how you put your like divine will out into the world. It's the action that you take to burn the resources of your energy in whatever way you see fit. You know, so part of fortune, increase. You're going to be doing a lot more things now. It's like you're going to be channeling more, communicating more, feeling more. You're going to be communicating your feelings a lot more, and that's going to wow, fire element, desire. We have almost every element out here. If earth element comes up, I'm gonna shit. Close, Capricorn. I use desire. I use. This is you channeling that energy, the Kundalini energy, which is like very snake-like in nature. It's like when someone has a Kundalini activation and like they suddenly have this increased drive to do things that feel good, do things that bring them more of that like life force energy that's coursing through their veins, that makes them feel alive, that makes them breathe deeper and like blink louder. Stuff like that. So, and Capricorn is kind of like the workplace. So it's like the resources that you have pertaining to your vocation, to your job, to your work, whatever your divine work is, whatever mission you have in this life that was appointed from the Most High to you. You're waking up to that and you're discovering how to move forward along your path in order to deliver the messages that you need to, the messages that transform other people. And that message could be found in anything. It could be found in your art. It could be found in your creation. It can be seen on your children, because, you know, that's my art. Fun. Validation. This is your validation. It's my favorite card in here. Woo. Validation at the sacral. Validation at the sacral. That's saying, like, you definitely want to be doing things that make you feel good to do. So if somebody is yucking your yum, they're not for you. If you're getting hits from your center, like around a situation, this is like your yes-no response, okay? You want to be focusing on your yes-no response to whatever situation you're in. Whatever initial hit you get from that like internal Scorpio stinger that comes through. Like, for example, let's say somebody asks if you want to like meet them for coffee on a like Thursday morning. And you get that initial answer from within. Like, let's say you don't want to see this person. You'll get that no. It's kind of like that type of a response. Like, you just want to be paying attention to that, you know, because right now we are, you know, helping ourselves out of these specific entanglements that we may have found ourselves in. But there's a light at the end of the tunnel, and that light is you. You are your own night light. It's like traveling back in time from the future, carrying this torch, saying, hey, this way. In Lakesh, I am another you. And that's how you can look at a lot of interactions that you might have throughout your day. So all these people are just another reflection of you. It's just super chaotic. It's like, you know, man, how does one discern the chaos in the summer? The chaos that has fully bloomed. Right? Phases of the moon, phases of your life, phases and winter. Interesting. Okay, so this summer is going to present with a lot of chaotic energy. And I'm seeing that by the winter time, it's all going to have been like phased out, or that phase of chaos will be completed by the winter time. But it all does start now. It starts now, and it starts with you paying close attention to your body in every situation and interaction, because your body is what's going to be answering for you. It's like there's people out there who can just like read body language, right? But when you know that your mind is directly connected to your body and your emotions are directly connected to your mind, it's like everything is interconnected. So when it starts to show on your body, the body keeps the score. I mean, that's when you know that, like, if you're holding a lot of tension in a specific area, notice if it gets better or worse if you're around certain people. And yeah, I don't know if I have to keep talking about that. It seems super self-evident to me. Yeah. This is my happy place. And a punching bag. Yeah, that's fun. I have a Cancer Mars. And so for me, getting things out in a physical way is really good, because Cancer represents the body and how the emotions wear on your body, especially your skin. I'm getting a unicorn card if one would like to show. Hello. It's stuck straight up and down in the boards on the floor. Intuition. Listen to the whispers of your heart. Use divination tools to help you decide. Trust your intuition no matter what. I like that. I like that. And I love the colors. Oh my gosh. I could stare at this card like all day. That wouldn't suit me though. It wouldn't do good for much of anything. Except like my pleasure center in the brain, but we're not living in there, are we? Are we, people? Please tell me you've given up on living in there. Yay. Intuition. Listen to the whispers of your heart. Yeah. It's staying in your heart and feeling the breeze go past your body and noticing how it raises the hairs on your arms and feeling each hair as it lifts from off the top of your skin. It's understanding how these electrical pathways travel across the top of our skin from the inside, creating this pathway back home. So as we are traveling along this pathway back home, we're bringing back information to the mother. The mothership. The motherboard. I feel like those are like one and the same, but slightly different. It's like, this is your motherboard, but this is your mothership. And by adopting your mothership, you are guiding effectively legions underneath you legions of living beings, as if a shepherd to a flock. And it's simply by honoring yourself as divine creator, but in a more simple way. It's like you must learn how to have more simple fun. It's playing a card game on the back porch. It's listening to the birds sing and tuning out other noises from around you. Selective vision, selective hearing, and selective speaking. I'm seeing the three monkeys going, hear no evil, see no evil, and speak no evil. Today in Mayan time, the glyph is the glyph of the blue crystal monkey. It's day 12 of this wave spell, and the blue monkey is all about playing and having fun and spontaneity and just doing whatever feels right. So I think that, going back again to the sacral card and being valid in your own sacral divinity, being true to your own sacral divinity is what we really want to be striving for today, because that's what's going to help give you the answers that you already have within yourself, because we're all divine creators, because we are all created in His likeness. And that comes with a large responsibility to carry such a great, wonderful gift, because we do have the ability to birth further created chaos into the realm. So it's important to be walking your own path as truly as possible, because whatever you're creating at this time will Jupiter and Virgo create the smallest atoms at which everything is built upon. It's again, clear back to the beginning of the reading with Yao and Yesod. I have seen how many beings Yao represents before, just by taking my glasses off and focusing on my breath and understanding that every direction you look into is Yao. Every pinpoint of a pixelated rendering that reaches your retina is this spiralized image, but it's many, 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 many small ones combined into one. And I think that I forget who posted the picture yesterday. I think it was Amrit who posted this picture on YouTube, just a random post, and it said that the ocean is one being. And I was like, yes, it's all one, which means the earth is all one, and the sky, as we know, is all one. So is it that there are just three beings here on the planet, and we are of the land, sea, and sky? The Triskelion. J-Ma. Oh, this world is beautiful. It's beautiful. It blows my mind. Blows my mind apart. I don't even know what I was channeling. Then I say thank you, Holy Spirit. There's more validation for us starseeds finding themselves in these situations where you are going to be starting over again, but this time is the time. It's your time. You're held by the Mother because you're walking on her, in her, through her, with her, and without her. You know? But when you're without her, that's just you forgetting. So she's calling you back now. She's calling you. Ring, ring. Will you answer? Will you answer the phone when your mother calls? Our Lady of Starting Over. Her heart is so large and radiant. And you're held there. Getting the book. I'm getting the book on this one. 29. Oh, flip to it. Soon it will be time to leave something behind you. I know that you may grieve this loss even when you know deep within that it is for the best to let it go. Allow me to nourish you with the courage you need and the realization that this change is happening so that you can flourish and thrive. Your growth serves the growth of others too. You shall not cause loss or harm to that which you are releasing. All moves in my grace, Alma's grace. Surrender your fear and doubt and trust in my unconditional loving grace for all beings. Yeah. So I think that's extremely important.
Where's Bo?
Taking a nap upstairs. Sorry. But this is really saying that, you know, whenever you cut ties with the past, you don't want to be creating more chaos that people will have to deal with, like, throughout the summer. But instead, you want to be acting responsibly and in a caring and nurturing way, which will look like holding space for the grief that your divinely timed messages from the heart will cause. Because there are people who are going to be missing you, even if they did you wrong, even if it's just time to move on. And, you know, there's a phase for everything. Chaos in the summer, phasing out in the winter. I'm going back to these two two sets of two here. But it's the entanglement and the light at the end of the tunnel. You know, you're about to walk through the end of the tunnel. You're about to free yourself from the entanglement. And that will create chaos throughout the summer. But the chaos, you know, you have the structure and the architecture within your divine creator. Chill at the back of my neck. Yeah. You're the one that can reorder it. So it's not a big deal. And then by the winter time, everything will be... I feel like it'll just be in this new phase in the winter time. What phase that will be is yet to be determined. But I can only assume good things. Because that's what my intuition says. Yeah. And it all starts by, like, being the goddess and riding the snake and keeping a clear channel so that your sacral doesn't get, like, distorted or muddied or anything like that. So it's definitely, like, walking the path of the most divine that you could. And Isis comes in now just to remind us that, like, you don't have to stifle every bit of want and desire that you may have just because you feel as if you have to hang on to this, like, dogmatic approach to your spirituality. And that, my friends, is a huge lesson of Jupiter in Virgo, 8th house. I know it as a fact because it's my placement. Yeah, and that's just the thing, is, like, you might be really perfectionistic in this thought form that you have on what divinity needs to appear as an embodiment. And me, like, awakening to this spirit that I was, like, born as when I was 4. Because I got really sick back then whenever I was a child, and I remember, like, playing this game as, like, a spirit walking into my body. I was really sick, and I remember sleeping on my parents' living room couch. Wow, I just remembered a flashback from, like, a day prior to that, or maybe even the same day, but I was extremely sick, and I think it's because I drank. Don't judge poor little 4-year-old Veronica for drinking fluid that was dripping out of an air conditioner, but I think that I might have died at my great-grandmother's house, and I just remember, like, laying on her chair being piled up by all of these blankets. It was like a mountain of blankets on top of my little body. And I remember a sensation of this, like, breath going into me, because I felt like I couldn't breathe, and then I had this breath go into me, and it felt like it was white and blue at the same time. And yeah, I remember passing out and then waking up, going home, which I just lived across the street. I went home and I fell asleep again on the couch there. And I was playing this is the part that I do remember, is my body was laying on the couch, and but my spirit was sitting on the floor. And I was sitting on the floor giggling because I thought that my dad could see me and just see that I was playing, like, a hide and seek type of game with him. But he couldn't see me, and he was shaking my body as it was on the couch. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna quit messing with him. And then I went back into the body, and it was all gravy from there. But excuse me. Yeah. That's one of my earliest memories like that. And after that point was when a lot of really crazy things started happening to me, like I don't know if I want to start talking about this stuff. It was like I was being confronted by this type of energy that was within everybody almost that I come into contact with, except for people who carried strong Catholic faith and people who I went to the church with. Yeah. It was a lot. We'll put it that way. I wasn't expecting to go there. But Our Lady of Starting Over just wants to remind us that, like, we're starting over again after, facing certain peril, facing the trials and tribulations. It's like, I read this book, it was Anna, grandmother of Jesus, and within the book it described some of the lessons that Jesus had to endure as a child. It was like his own childhood initiations, and they spoke, everything's in code, right? You just have to feel into these books when you're reading them, because oftentimes these codes can be translated into themes that you can relate to as within, so without. Today's number is number 42, Animal Soul Friends. That rocks. We're reading the book on this one. Animal Soul Friends. Hold up. Protection for animals is within the realm of human capacity. Activism, spiritual healing, and making informed choices can help minimize the suffering of the beautiful and amazing animals that bring so much wonder, joy, and mystery to our planet. The animals offer humans wisdom, teachings from the Earth Mother, and humans can offer animals spiritual blessings from our unique position as intermediaries between spiritual and material dimensions. If your heart is troubled by the suffering of animals, remember that their spiritual journey is a testament to their remarkable souls. You can do so much to help them with love and courage in your heart. You are encouraged to reconnect with animals that open your heart and help you tune into all that you are capable of as an incredible divine human. I was thinking about how much I wanted some property so that I could have some sort of sanctuary for animals, and we also teach children how to care for animals and care for the earth, and I want to make some sort of school like that. I think that, the earth needs more people who are willing to grow our seeds as close to the earth as possible. Like, I don't want to keep my kids going to public school. I don't want to fill them with all of these poisons that we're told healthy children need. Healthy children need the mother. They need their mother, and they need the earth. They need the sun, and they need to listen to the birds and listen to the waters in the creeks. They need to be able to understand what it's like to soothe your soul in times where nothing else will except the mother. Nothing else. That's what my experience has been. Nothing else will soothe the soul except love of a mother. Let's pray with Archangel Uriel. Archangel Uriel, Archangel Uriel. Archangel Uriel, I am honored and open-hearted in your presence. I gratefully acknowledge the abundance, prosperity, sacred manifestation, and countless blessings that you bring for the greatest good of all. You support the embodiment of divine light. I'm ready and willing to receive your healing and guidance to fulfill my inner potential for the spiritual benefit of all beings. I trust you to hold and protect the sacred space for healing according to divine will. So be it. I call upon the shining golden ray of the Buddha sun to grow from within. I want you to feel a golden ray of light inside of your chest and feel it expanding outwards and encompassing your entire body as if you're shielded within a golden egg. Within this sacred space, you are held, protected, and supported for your process. The light and presence of Archangel Uriel shine through the circle of golden light and fill the space within it with loving and powerful divine energy. Archangel Uriel, Archangel Uriel, Archangel Uriel. Om. Om. Honoring free will, I offer this healing to the collective. May any residual energy be sent to wherever it can do the most good. Archangel Uriel and beloved Earth Mother, I offer this prayer of love, energy, goodwill, and compassion for the spiritual protection and healing of all animals. I am so grateful for the limitless gifts that animals bring to humanity. These precious creatures are beautiful expressions of Earth's loving feminine wisdom. I know the angels have the power to bring peace to all hearts. I hand over my pain at witnessing the suffering of other beings as an energy offering to you, the divine. I also offer you my love for animals so that you may use this energy to bring healing to all beings in need. May I always be part of the divine solution. Show me how I can best be a healing channel using my particular talents and abilities to effect healing change and inspire others to find their own way to be a positive presence on our planet. May all beings find spiritual liberation and peace through your wisdom and intervention now. Okay, I'm seeing my egg cracking open, and it's cracking open right at the heart center, and a beam of golden ray light pours from the egg and enters directly into Mother Earth. It goes all the way down into the center of the planet to provide golden ray light healing down into the planet from our sun, from the sun shining through you, shining through the planet, shining through everything. Allow yourself to release any feelings that are coming up, anything, confusion, rage, sadness, loss. Give it to the Mother. Let it empty from you, and then allow her to pour her clear water through you, clear your channel, and allow yourself to feel the light. Allow yourself to feel the light at the end of the tunnel. It's coming. Archangel Uriel. Transform this channel into golden light. This healing extends to all beings at a deep spiritual level, even those so wounded that they create pain for others. Archangel Uriel, transform this now into this golden ray of light. May the energies generated here today bring spiritual benefit to all beings. May any excess energy be sent to where it can do the most good. So be it. This work is now sealed and complete. Thank you, Archangel Uriel. And now allow your golden egg, your golden ray, to dissolve into the earth, to close your circle and close your practice. This nourishes the earth and fertilizes your work so it can come to life for the greatest good. You've completed your process. Now it's time to settle and allow the work to unfold in angelic grace. Oh. I'm closing my eyes and staying with this feeling. And I feel like there's a giant sun inside of my chest. But it's alternating between it like our sun, this giant ball of energy, and a sunflower. It's like oscillating between those two images so quickly, they're merging into one. Like a picture book that you just like flip the pages like like this, flipping the pages like, and you can just see it going back and forth between sun and sunflower right in here. And that's something that I've noticed lately about myself, is that I believe myself to be a creature that's more like a plant than anything else. I feel more like a flower. So I think I'm gonna leave it there. I hope that you enjoyed this channeling. I hope that you prayed along and awaken to the fact that your ancestors, generation after generation, made this life possible for you. So make them happy by living your best life and being happy, because that's how it works. Hey love, what you need?
Okay.
You. I'm almost done. I'll be right there. I love you. I'm being summoned by my spawn. But yeah, if you liked this video, like, share, subscribe. And I'll see you guys later. Have a lovely day.